No.
This Saturday or next Saturday, I will let you know.
Heard it here first, guys. So,
Our child is crazy right now.
last time, after a long hike through the mountains, across a temple, did absolutely annihilate Randley Dayton, burnt to a crisp, then extra burnt afterwards. Jiro casting the fireball. A little bit.
Why did we trust this bitch with a hormonal teenage girl?
You
Because we're very trusting people.
bounced back to Dustmore and the Arcanum. You informed the people that needed to be informed about what happened. Hang on, till I remind myself what else happened. Oh, my iPad is upside down because it's charging. Passcode on stream.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Password for everything. Oh yeah, they gave you some compensation for all the work you did, the board, and they ruled that this is all officially blown over. You had a bit of time to kick back. You went back to the day's end for another fancy meal.
Sorry, Drake. I have once again just remembered mid exposition what the fuck was happening.
It's okay. Okay. You all met up again. You decided all very nicely. So much. Decided to all chill out and hang out in Jiro's office. So you wouldn't be alone. Then you were told, hey, you are all getting sent back to Vale. Kuwax came to collect you and bring you to the teleportation center. And as you were leaving, Jiro, you were approached by your old friend and colleague, Daynor. Warned you that had something to show you real quick. You followed her down her office. And in there wasn't Vicaral, your even equally more older and best friend waiting there for you. Where he proceeded to tell you about the piece of stone that he had, this black obsidian rock that he had, which is meant to have come from. Says it came from. He said it came from a city, kind of dark city, that was buried away. Then informed you that while testing its power, he used some unsuspecting students, some of which he blew their heads clean straight off with it by mistake, until he managed to, or just as a test basically. So as a way of covering it up, he pointed Randy in the direction of all the information about Vecna and bringing back the dead, and then that to cover, sneak in his pile of corpses to be like, they must be because of him as well.
Oh, he's a bad egg.
He's a prick.
Or he held up.
Barrick's still sitting there going, so is she going to show me her vagina at any point? Or
Barrick? Yeah.
Pretty sure that's where this was going. Barrick, oh shit. Wow.
Before this beautiful bad guy monologue happened to you, though, he held the stone up beside your head, and there was a sudden flash, and you were thrown across the room, ended up in an absolute heap on the floor. Then he went into his expedition. Basil, exposition, thank you. That's why he was in Austin Powers, fun fact.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
He was on the verge of killing you out straight when Daynor was like, no, we'll leave him alone. Let's get out of here. But before leaving, he removed your shard of crystal and used the black stone to shave a piece of it off. Thought you had one up on him when you were like, hey, it's actually bonded to me. You didn't seem to care that much. All you wanted was the shard, and took it, but not before getting real close to you and whispering that ruin will rise. That's what it was, wasn't it?
What a
Yes.
I
prick.
can't see my.
Yes.
See that bit for some reason.
That is what he
Yes,
said.
it was. I have that
Um,
written down.
And with that, Jiro.
DM.
You're, as like I said before, not last week, 2 weeks ago, like your vision was blurred. It was hard to kind of make out anything. You took like a pretty hard knock on the head. From what you still don't know, was it actual physical hit or was it some kind of magical hit? But as Vicaral and Dainor get up, the kind of shapes that you can make out to leave the room, darkness finally takes you. You open your eyes, laying on your back, open your eyes looking up into the sky, and looking at it, it looks like out amongst the stars, but also if it is out amongst the stars, it must be incomprehensible. Oh my god, you can't figure out
Incomprehensible.
how big it is. So it's okay. I also have a way around it. Don't worry.
Okay, sorry.
I'm dyslexic.
Trying to help.
How it is? There is a, like I said, can't figure out how big this shattered purple crystal is that's floating. To you, at the same time, it looks like it's amongst the stars, but at the same time, it looks like you could almost reach out and touch it. Like pulses of like purple electricity shooting from one piece to another, like above you, and you're just lying there on your back, staring up at this. When you hear a voice, it's a very commanding female voice. Get up.
Who's this?
Why don't you get up and use your eyes?
Okay, I'll try and get to my feet.
So, like, actually, you're sitting back. You kind of sit up first before kind of managing to move over. And standing in front of you is a human woman. Like deep red hair, also like a deep purple dress on as well. But what kind of gets your attention more than this, it appears to be a random woman standing there, is this massive, expansive city behind her, all made of that same black obsidian rock. Are you just going to sit there forever, or are you going to get up?
Where am I?
Get up, and I will show you.
Okay, I'll pull myself upright, and then when I'm standing, who are you and where are we?
So she turns and starts walking towards the city.
And I'll start to follow.
I was hoping you'd take longer to think about what you were.
Oh, I did. This is in character. He would go and see what's going on there.
So yeah, you follow behind her, start to walk towards the city. She kind of glances back over her shoulder at you. She's like, "So, are you going to start crying about the fact that your patron doesn't seem to want to answer you at the moment, or
What? Patron? I don't
And she points
know
up,
what happened.
points up to the sky towards like the shattered crystal floating above you, and then points back to your neck where you have your shard around it.
That's where this came from.
Wow, we're smart.
That does answer a lot of questions I've had for a long time, but still, who are you and what is this place?
I am Lauren Weaveharp, sorry. And this is the city of the maid god, Barisagor. as you're starting to walk into the city proper now itself, like everything is just made out of this same rock that bopped you onto the side of the head, like very imposing presence that city itself is giving off on you as like you're walking slowly up through it. She turns to look at you. So that child used part of my city against you.
Yes, I imagined he has no idea what he has.
Do you have any children yourself, mister?
Tavine, Jiro, please. Jiro. I don't.
He turns and starts walking again. I have 2 girls myself, twins. They're my light and my darkness. But it's because of them is why I'm stuck here. See, this is my resting place.
Okay. Is this the afterlife, or am I in the astral sea, or what happened? How did I get here?
You got here. I could proposition to you, Jiro.
Go on.
The city was beyond all the rules of gods and the laws people put down. The power that was unleashed here and that was created here would be like nothing we see now.
That sounds ominous.
This is the kind of city that you'd call home, Mr. Jiro. Would have all the freedom you ever wanted. There'd be nothing to stop you to say no, don't look at that, or no, don't try casting this, or no, don't try and break that. But you look, perfect example is what you're wearing around your neck, hidden away in some dusty old corner, put there because people were too afraid to look at it. But you decided to pick it up, decided to start studying it, and decided to start looking into something that other people were afraid of. That's what this city was about. We made a god here.
Made a god here. Gonna pause for a second and like kind of mull things over, and then like his mind flashes back to Vecna's corpse and the fact that he was terrified of what might happen with that, and in his thought process is like, I said no to that, I should say no to this. What was your proposition?
My power and my city's power. Listen, I know this is a lot to ask, but you do not need to answer it right now. If you wish to see me again, all you have to do is dream and call my name out in that dream. I'll come find you.
Okay. Am I free to return to where I was?
You wish?
I'd very much like to.
Comes up real close to you and puts her hand on your chest. I'll talk to you again real soon. Bamf! Meanwhile,
I actually think I need to go to the toilet because of panic.
okay.
That was a lot of revelations.
Meanwhile-
Genuinely. But we can do this part first.
Oh, do you need to go to the toilet?
I really do.
Okay, we'll just chat amongst ourselves real quick. Go on.
Just chat amongst ourselves about
Can I
not
have
what
a
happened.
thing for my camera?
She's already pooed herself, guys.
Yeah, she's.
I am.
I can smell it. I can
I've
smell
shat
it.
my
All
pants.
over.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
I can smell it. So how's everyone keeping?
Good.
Keeping
Yeah,
well.
keep-
We're keeping well. Did you write that name down? Kurt?
Yes, I did.
You're gonna wanna in big
Yeah.
letters and put a
Sorry,
box around it. And
player question.
Or- Okay.
Yep. I want to
Okay.
hear your player question anyway.
Player question. It was Lauren Weaveharp.
Yep.
Perfect. I do
If-
have that written down.
If you look, Baron, you should have it
Yes.
written down somewhere else.
Oh,
Yes. Yep.
I don't like
I
this.
know because I,
know, Alan.
remember.
Don't worry, Alan.
I remember the first name.
Any reference to our home game just goes whoop straight over your head.
straight
Unless
over
it's
your head.
Unless
I think
it's
that was
directly
before-
about Baron Tall.
I think that was before Baron Hall
That's
joined
unfair.
anyway.
I got most of it. Arse.
I'm glad this is coming around.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I feel like we're having a bit of a show, a D&D and T until Keith gets back.
Yeah.
A bit of a D&D. Yeah.
Is there
that was
lore?
definitely
Is there
something I
lore
was
I'm
suspecting.
missing?
I don't know. See if I
Trick
can go.
can-
I don't know if I can go into it
Without
That's
So I was going to say,
spoiling anything.
Without
Yeah.
should I
spoiling.
fill in me a...
without spoiling what's happening now. What I'd say, I'll discuss it on D&D and T one day.
We'll
Yeah.
have a D&D and T soon. Kiki's on
Well,
Twitch chat from the
D&D and
toilet.
T while Kiki's having a pee.
She's on chat. She's
Oh.
she's
Yeah.
filming me on chat from the toilet.
That's
It's
why
me
I'm
lore,
pooping.
That's why I'm pooping.
Poop it.
It's look, Mia. We'll put it like this, without giving anything away. It's lore that hasn't come up on the stream.
No.
Until this point.
Oh, I'm not aware of the other half of the lore either. I've been figuring something from Jiro.
Nice.
I can't believe I scared a poop out of Kiki.
That's like a little badge of honor there.
Yeah, I think
Put
so.
on your DM wall.
Yeah.
Scared the poop out of somebody.
We're gonna need a
Literally.
companion novel at some point. Oh, just wait till we
Yeah,
get the
there are
animated
so-
series.
There are so many books.
I actually, no joke, I have about 3 notebooks in. I think they're either in the wardrobe beside me or a bag I have downstairs. 3 full notebooks from our home game, and they're all written as a diary in first person from the character that I was playing.
You wouldn't want one that I wrote anyway. Yeah. I don't know what the US equivalent of Anna Barry is, but there we go.
Spot? Do you guys have Spot or the Hungry Caterpillar?
He's just being a dick to himself.
Oh, to me? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we have this beautiful, rich world that we get to experience that doesn't comes from your imagination. For fuck's sake!
Believe. Like shit.
And as long as you can read your notes and
Yeah.
describe
Yeah,
the world
fine.
to us, we're happy out.
Magical. Next bit should be interesting then. Going back to you guys.
What kind of nonsense are they up to in the meantime?
That's what I mean.
I don't even know where we are. Did we get to the
You were in the,
teleportation circle, right?
you were at the teleportation circle, and you were all stepping into it and ready to go when Kuax was like, "Where's Jiro?"
Where's Jiro? Oh.
And all the other
Like-
characters should say, "Where's
Jiro?"
Jiro?"
When his head's almost being cleanly taken off, you go, "Where's Jiro?"
I mean, he almost, like, he could say he almost died on the way back to his home planet.
I made that meme template for a colleague of mine who was going on a month's holiday. He was like one of those that like knows the answer to pretty much everything. Put it on his page. He was like, "Well, he's gone. All the other employees should be asking, where's Angelo? Why?"
One of my favorite things is seeing online of like pictures and videos and stuff when people are leaving work and they get cards of like "you're dead to me" and like you. There was one. It was it was a cake and it said "we've already forgotten you" or something like that. I love that kind of stuff.
Triggs could be out of sight, out of mind.
They walk out that door. That's me.
Didn't work out so well for you.
Oh, because I had to walk back in the door again.
Forgot the keys.
in my
Sorry.
new job. And then Alan followed me.
Just a little lost puppy.
Eek. Poo any quicker.
Squeeze it on out there. Don't give us a heart
Push,
attack though.
push.
Push. Push. Breathe.
She's back.
Hey.
I
Spoilers.
made a bouquet of lollies for an old co-worker with a card that said, "Hope your new job doesn't suck." I love that. That is
That's
adorable.
actually really nice. Hey.
Oh my god, the reveal!
That was a fantastic reveal.
We are actually losing someone in work soon. I might have to steal that one.
Okay.
Anyway, I think that visit was beneficial to my weight loss journey, guys.
So, meanwhile,
Did you hear?
You guys, like I said, had stepped into where the teleportation circle is, back to Vale, and you were all coming in, and then like 2X was in there, going like, "Where's Jiro?"
Who?
Where's
Oh, Jiro.
Jiro.
I don't want to be. I don't know how to say this, QX. I don't want to be crass, but you know your one that he was a bit close to.
Yes.
She pulled him aside and she said, "I need to show you something really quick," and they scuttled off. So I'm pretty sure she was going to show him her Lady Garden of Delight.
Oh,
Amazing. And when they get to the garden, they're gonna.
And I don't want to send him a message in case there's pulsating happening. I've read about it. Read a lot of books recently.
but I have to go now. The board
It's not great timing.
It's really not.
are kind of like,
What the heart wants, and the other parts
I'll
do
just
we want them?
I'll just send him
The
a message.
hard ones.
I'll-
The hard ones.
I'll send him a message. Prepares the spell. It's like, Jiro, if I know you might be saying goodbye or you with a garden, but if you could,
Lady Garden, QX. Lady Garden.
wouldn't mind hurrying.
Vagina.
You said this out loud.
If you wouldn't mind hurrying up, that would be great. I think.
Oh, what do we do in the meantime? Can we can you show some
Do we have to actually bring it
things?
with us?
Yeah, so QX.
Yeah, we have a contract. In fairness,
QX.
Yes.
What subjects do you teach yourself?
I don't teach anymore.
was there an incident?
I'm on the because I'm on the board now.
Oh, that must have been a good promotion, was it? That must have been a good day.
Circumstances.
All right.
Can I say you seem like you deserve it.
What did you teach?
All right. I'm just reading something real quick.
Oh my god, that meme is amazing.
Ten out of 10. It's like one of those noisy gifs you can almost hear. So how's everybody?
QX?
Correct.
Yep.
How is everybody?
Okay. Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah. Sorry. I was just
Receiving a message.
reading something. Make sure it's game mechanics correct. Sorry, what did I used to teach? I used to work with a lot of I did mainly did defensive spells.
What would your favourite one be now?
So I was very fond of lightning bolts.
As a defense.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Jesus.
so like
How do you
It-
look? How do you
it-
think this
it
man
was-
got a promotion to the board?
Yeah, that's
wasn't
fair,
by
no, but I just
sitting
thought,
back on his laurels, playing around with spells.
maybe
He was
we'll
Because
just
zinging everybody.
When I was learning to fight, it was like blocks for defense, like not,
No,
somebody
it-
wouldn't come at you with a punch
Where'd
and
you get the blocks from?
stab them through the eye with a lance. That's not defense. That's what-
it was a tricky area I worked in, I taught.
like
But
magic tricks.
that's all behind me. I think
Like
maybe
disadvantaged students who'd attack
maybe-
you on a regular basis, and
maybe-
that's how you learn to get them to not only fear you but respect you, was by shooting lightning around the
Shoot
room.
lightning
So
out
that
of
by
them,
the
yeah.
end of term, they were looking at you as a father figure, maybe the father figure that they never had, and like you just grew close in that way. And then some of them cried when they left.
Yep.
As
And
I
then
walk through
kill
the
one of them.
valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize
Wait.
there's nothing left.
Maybe we should go.
And then I feel like some of them might have stood up on desks and said, "Captain, my captain."
I think we should go find Jiro. Go find Jiro.
Why not? Why?
Silkus was very Silkas was very
Knox, I think he wants to watch.
wanted you out of here. Plus, it's unusual for him not to respond. He can even respond mid-act. But
Now,
Do you know that
Yeah,
for
but
sure?
Have
no.
you met
Happened
him now?
before.
Because he can only do
I
one thing
wouldn't
at once.
like imagine
That's true.
responding mid-act.
That's canon.
It's
Has
very
that happened
weird.
before?
I-
That's very weird. Get to see what they're doing at the time, or is it just words?
it's just words.
Right. Well, I'll go, but I'm
Words
closing
are
my
all you
eyes.
need.
Words are all
Mostly.
you need.
Words.
I'm mostly gonna close my eyes.
Okay, let's go with our eyes mostly
Just one eye.
closed.
And he walks
One
out.
eye closed, one eye totally open. That means your eyes are mostly closed.
Yep, he leads you down the hall, the direction that Jiro went in. Up ahead, you can see that already that the door to the office, to Danor's office, is open a bit. It's open ajar. Haha, there's a jar.
Fresh.
Um,
With the door open, guys.
hello, and he goes up and gently knocks on the door. He's like, hello.
Jiro, put it away. I'm only looking mostly.
Pushes it. Oh, like so from his point of view, when he opens the door, like it just looks like an empty office. Like, oh. It was unusual for her to leave her office unlocked. He steps in and then has a better scan around, and he sees Jiro on the floor. He's go, oh my God, Jiro! He goes over to you. Jiro,
So I'll talk her out.
look,
Am I-
the side
am I
of his head's
conscious or-
bleeding.
Ooh.
He be
Is that
grand.
normal for?
He does
Is
it
that
all the
normal
time.
after?
Does it all the time. He's grand.
At this stage, Jiro, yes, you do come around.
One second.
Whom?
Oh God. It was.
Get up slowly,
Vic
get up
Carl
slowly.
Hit me. Vic Carl hit me.
Who's
Vic,
Carl?
what? I have hated Carl since day dot.
Like,
I'll just do a cure wounds.
Huax is like,
Thank you.
Jiro, your eye. For everyone else, his purple eye is now shattered. The iris is all shattered and splintered
It
and broken.
isn't.
Oh, what? Oh,
Do I now do anything myself?
Jiro, do
until you
you-
see a mirror, or until someone tells you.
But his
Jiro,
eyesight
did you
is
feel a
fine.
fire
like
in your
this-
brain?
I was smashed over the head with a black magic
And
rock.
I just say your eye looks fucking deadly.
Thank
Listen,
you.
You stay here with him. I'm going to see if I can find Carl. You said he did something?
Yes. No. Wait. Stop. Okay. This is very, very important.
One second.
so I'm-
One second. One second. Let me cure your wounds. Let me cure.
Okay.
Let me just cure them.
Hang on.
So-
She just really
Just
needs to look up this spell.
They.
You just have to click it in.
Yeah.
Beyond.
10 points.
Hooray.
Thank you. Thank
Good.
you. I feel better.
Don't try to talk. Don't try to talk.
Thank you.
It's grand. 1 second.
No,
One
but you
second.
try to talk. Tell us what's going on.
Right.
The gash
So
inside
let me
your
just
head
let
seals
me
up.
just rub his
you-
little head and
Listen,
make sure he
I
feels
know.
better.
Sorry,
Knox,
Knox,
please.
sorry.
This
I
is-
think you
this-
need to.
I
And like,
really
QX kind
appreciate
of
it.
pushes you away a bit. It's like, what's going on, Jiro?
Do you remember that black rock that Carl had?
Yes, it was just like the rock.
No, it's not. It came from some kind of extraplanar city that seems to be called Derisagor. He cracked me over the head with it, and I held up the pendant with the piece missing. It's
Yeah.
like, and he took part of this. When I blacked out, before I did, he said he was about to kill me, but he was held back. Then I blacked out, and I had a vision of the city that was floating below a larger one of these, which I presume is now my patron because this has given me abilities I didn't have before when I put it on first. But the city itself, there was a woman there called Lauren Weave Harp, who offered me powers. And I didn't agree because it sounded dangerous. They created their own god apparently, and Vicarl is messing around with that. He gave Ranley the whole Vecna idea, so we have to stop him before he does something horrible. Magic rock bad.
Okay, well, like I said, you stay there. I'll go and see if I can see you in the direction that you've gone in.
Be careful.
Gets up and leaves the room.
Oh God. Okay. Let me see. What can I do? Can I find him? And I start like flipping through my spell book because I can't remember what spells I have prepared. Nox, do you have anything that can help find somebody?
Might I do things now because your man pushed me out of the way when I was trying to fix you up there.
No, I
Thought you might have brain
appreciate
damage
it.
or something.
No, I'm fine.
I
do
do
you have
not.
it? Okay. Lox or Fardor, do you have anything you can help track somebody or something? I don't know.
I mean, through the
no.
forest, yeah, but not through magic.
Well, I just
I
wanted
mean, I'm a dwarf.
Like, did they zip zap on out of here, or did
Like,
did they just leave the room?
I think just left the room, but
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be many.
You sure
tracks
it
in
wasn't
this
just like a
very
really
well-kept
weird dream though?
university.
Because your eyes looking a bit.
I've had some weird dreams, and I've never
Just-
woken up with physical
Yeah.
differences.
is there a mirror in the room?
Good
So I'll
timing.
take a look
Yep.
and I'll take a look.
You could find something that has enough of a kind of reflective surface.
Yeah, we've got blades and things too. Remember?
Oh, ooh, that's new.
Like your eye is still
That's-
fully functional.
Yeah.
No difference to your
Jiro.
vision. Like
Was
the
it like
iris and
touch
like
it?
the iris and pupil.
I
were
don't.
just
No,
shattered.
I don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm weird.
No, you
don't
touch
do
it. I
it
don't
to
wanna
you
touch
either.
it. You
I'm weird
touch
about
it.
Don't stop it. I'm weird about it. No, that's.
You gotta
that's an
find out
ick.
if it's broken or not.
Well, I can see.
Yeah, but does it
See,
move?
I can.
Do all the bits move if you touch it?
I don't need to touch. Look, you can see. Look,
Wanna touch it?
don't touch. Don't.
Touch it.
Okay, should we go and try and find this guy?
Yeah, if you think he's still here, let's fucking go. Let's see if we can find him. But like,
I've no idea where he might be gone.
is he gonna try leave the city on foot, or would he teleport out of here? Is there teleportation circles we need to go to?
Is there any
Just
other?
came from one, but like, is there others around?
Are there any other ones?
There would be, yeah. Like there's a like a main room that would connect a lot of the main cities.
Well, we know he wasn't at the one you were at, so we can go and check the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the
I
one
think it-
you guys were at was more of like a custom build. There wouldn't be like a set teleportation circle to Vale just because it's small enough. It would be classed as a small town, but like you would find, well, you'd know where to want the
We're
major cities.
special.
Yeah, so I will lead them to the main city ones to take a look at.
So, weaving in and out of all the halls, you eventually come to the room that opens up into the double doors. That opens into like a circular room, and then there's like a little alcove that has like a different teleportation circle in it. The thing you notice straight away, normally there's like a glow coming off all the glyphs and magical runes on the floor. You've noticed that it looks like someone's got something looking into the ground and raked across some of the writing, breaking the spell, basically.
Would I have an idea of where that one?
No, it's
sorry,
all
are
of
these,
them.
Are these like?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
Well,
Is there like a clerk or anything in the room, or is it just
There isn't. No, it's
when you?
actually no. Did we ever get in? No, there
They
wouldn't
don't
be.
have a Heimdall.
Hmm.
our little man in the ticket booth.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
Uh,
like for the people who are new to the universe. How do I
little
get
gnome
this?
with one of those train
I'll
conductor
go
hats.
3.
Yeah, well, you yourself, Jiro, you'd know that it's like Student couldn't walk into this room.
Okay. Can I do a proper look to see if there's any indication of like one of them that might have been, I don't know if I can tell if one's been used or one's damaged more than others or anything like that?
So it depends. What do you want to do? If you're looking to see if one's more damaged, it'd be an investigation. If you're looking to see if one's kind of being used, Arcana.
I'll go for to see if it's been used.
Gives an old Arcana roll there.
An ill Arcana roll is a total of an unnatural 20.
Nice. So yeah, you scan around, having a look at them. You can see that like these like slash marks, like they're deep into the actual stone that they're written on. Like it cuts across the writing, like clearly by someone who knew what parts to hit to affect it the most and to almost basically ruin it as well. Like, there's no signs of one that's been used recently though. But like having a look at the marks on the floor as well, I can't figure out what could have done that. What could have cut through the stone, but then also cut through like a magical, especially for these teleportations, because they're literally set in stone. You wouldn't be able to just go with like dagger and scrape across it and damage the rune itself. Wait to scrape either side of where the rune is written, if you know what I mean. Like, so if there was a curved line scraped across, like you'd leave a scrape on one side, there'd be a break
Like
where the actual
outside
rune
the
is.
runes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the dagger wouldn't damage it, but this is just looks like it's glided straight through them all.
I
Farther,
mean, he's a dick, but he's no fool, is he?
Farther, would you have any ideas what something kind of smithing's your forte? Maybe you have an idea of what might be able to do something like this.
Could I look at it, Drake, and see if I can determine whether it was like a metal or something else?
Yeah, give me an investigation check, please.
13.
Let's see, you'd be familiar. Right, so it's not so much that you figure out. Definitely not made from something metal.
Okay.
It looks like it's more made.
I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not metal.
Definitely not metal. No clue to what it is. But just looking at the marks that are left behind, it definitely wasn't left behind by something made of metal. Anyway, you'd recognize that yourself, like.
Like looking at this now, from like the times in the mines, this isn't done by metal. Like, it doesn't break that way. This is something else, but I don't know what it is.
Probably the magic rock.
Must
Right.
yeah. That's yeah. So what I would like to do is, if I can find it, cast sending. Is that the one? Yeah. So cast sending. Send a message to Kuax. All right, I've got 25 words. Let's do this.
That's loads.
We're at the teleportation hub.
Okay.
The circles have all been damaged. We're not sure where they went. Any look there? You can reply to this message.
You know he's received the message.
Yeah.
But all you get, I'm on the way. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll wait here. Kuax is on the way. I just sent him a message here to let him know what we found.
So these all go to like fixed places, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
So-
they used to.
So we could at least say he's in one of however many places. I don't know how many circles we're talking here, but
Should probably ask that when we came into the room. Trig,
how many circles are there?
how many circles are there?
Moment, please.
206.
2
Yay.
million bazillion.
It's a big world.
Okay, everyone take a map and pick a town.
Everyone, take a map and go. We'll see you in. I don't know how long.
Solo campaign for
We'll
everyone.
see
His
you
potion of
eventually.
longevity and goodbye.
With me, bear with me.
Sound like Jeff Goldblum laughing there.
So there would be a million bazillion, so you're okay. There would be one.
It's already too much counting.
I'd say, yeah, 5. No, 6. Oh, 5.
No,
sorry.
12.
No, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, 6. I'm forgetting that.
6.
6.
Okay,
And they'd
that's
go-
canon. I've written it down in the book.
666.
666.
6. Yeah,
And-
6. 6.
They presumably go to other hubs, or would they go to fixed locations, or a bit of both?
They'd
I mean,
go.
this is more-
These would go to fixed locations in that city, but then within a city you could probably find, depending on the
More,
city.
yeah. Cool. Thank you, Jiro, for that
Jiro.
information on the transportation.
And
circles.
just to point out,
Welcome.
they're all round. All of
Yeah,
them have been
no,
destroyed.
I get that. Yeah. I was more trying to narrow
Did
down. We should be able to tell if we knew more about him, where he might have gone.
did what's his face? Did he give any indication of where they might go, or did anything in your dream point in any direction of where might be a good location, so we can narrow it down from this, I guess.
I didn't have that written down.
Did he?
He did say when before I drifted off. He did say ruin will rise. So I've no idea what that might mean. But
He said what?
correct me if I'm wrong.
And
Ruin
QX is standing
will
in a
rise.
doorway.
Oh, hi. Sorry. He
Said what?
Before I passed out, he said rune will rise.
And I told one thing, I can't remember if you told me or not. Daenor, did he take her with her, with him forcefully, or did she leave with him? Or was she in the room at all?
She was in the room at all. I'm such a moron.
Must have taken a hard
they-
hit with that
Just
stuff.
the really awkward way of responding to that, where I don't want to put someone in the shit.
Yeah.
But I'm also like,
She might have been there. I can't remember.
Yeah, this is player saying they did leave together, right?
They did leave together. She told them.
They
it was
did
time
leave
to go.
together. Yes, she in fact told him it was time to go, so they were definitely willing partners, and she told him to not kill me, which was nice.
Okay,
Excuse me.
I need to talk to the rest of the board. You stay here. Say something.
I think every
Here
time
or-
he's left us in a room, he said,
Yeah,
"Stay
we just
here."
leave.
We've left.
Yeah.
Like we said, "You guys stay here." Oh, let's go to the transportation room.
And he turns and hightails it.
Jiro, I know there's a lot going on, but I can see why you left here. There's
Yeah,
there's a
there's
whole
red-
lot there's a whole lot of red tape before any urgency, isn't there?
There
This
is.
is gonna
Ruin will rise, and he goes, I might go for a meeting.
Yeah, this might come as a bit of a shock, but I don't think you're the biggest prick here.
Thank you.
But there's
I
Fardor. He's
actually
very quiet tonight.
appreciate that.
Jiro, your little magic rock thing.
Yes.
You're like connected to that. Did he take a bit of it?
Yes.
So can you like homing pigeon to it?
I didn't even think of that. Let me see if I can.
Can you like shake this one and it'll tell you where the other bit is? The only
Wait,
magic I can do is light
wait a
my sword on
second.
fire.
Wait a second.
And it's already done for me.
It
Did you
just
say
happens.
your special rock gave you powers?
Well, yes. I've known that. When I put it on, I blacked out. I woke up, purple eye, and I can do things like the Eldritch
Wizard
Blast. I
things.
can do, or
Like
prestidigitation, and then I go like this to clean the blood off my coat and stuff like that I couldn't do before. But this vision I have, it seems that this power is coming from some other being or some other place that isn't the bad city I was shown. It was above it. It was this, but impossibly huge.
Okay. And you've never reached out to that person?
It reached out to me, I think. There was once or twice, and I definitely I think we've talked about this. There were some times at night when we were at the inn in Vale, I'd be working and before bed and just trying to understand what was going on, and I'd hear distant whispers, and I could only presume it was from this.
That might have been me and Fardor. We're awful chatty at night time when we
Yeah,
get
we
together in
tend
the
to be.
same room.
Yeah, we
Pretty
do that,
cute.
To have the chats about what happened during the day and all. It helps us sleep.
That is.
Although
Um,
actually,
that is adorable.
thinking about it, I don't think that Farador is able to whisper, so that might not have been it.
That's true. Actually, his
You were
whisper's more of
very
a
clear.
hello.
You hear you
Yeah.
hear everything you were saying.
Do you think he's riding your one and everything
Yeah.
is what he'd be
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
We did, but we now say that you were actually pierced. So
I'm a victim.
you are the victim. And I'm sorry for thinking that she was showing you her Lady Garden of Delight and you were actually getting smacked over the head with a stone. Do you think you could reach out to your stone friend? Because if there's a piece of it missing and they're part of a bigger piece, maybe they know where all the pieces are. Are they nice?
No
They
that-
seem
harm in
nice. It's a nice
trying.
colour.
Does that work the opposite way around? If they have a piece of his little fancy rock, can they track where he is?
Well, see, what I'm getting from this is they took that bit of rock forcibly. Whereas it seems like Jiro has reached some sort of agreement and received something in return
With the rock.
for whatever
I'd just be more worried
they're
that they
getting.
know
What
that
are they
we're
getting
after
from
them.
him?
So this is something I don't know. I don't know if there's something that I have to do or give in transaction for what I can do. But what I do know for sure is anybody else who wears it is afforded a protection. It's like when I gave it to you, Nox, and you were able to get something for it if you needed it. But I think that's a good idea. Let me try. So kind of hunker down, take it off, pop it down in front of me, and just kind of quiet my mind and in my brain try and ask, "Are you there? Can you hear me?"
Give us what your
Lauren, can you hear me?
what is your warlock spell save? Actually, yeah,
Where in
just
God's name would I find that?
just roll. Hang on. Sorry, I was poking around your sheet while you were talking there.
That's all good. That's all good.
Changing it.
Why do I have 9 dildos in my inventory?
That wasn't him.
Yeah.
So, just roll a d20. Add, please.
Roll a d20. That's a 1
Okay.
plus 2 is 3.
3.
Thank you. Quick math.
Is it a natural one?
It is
Oh,
a
yeah,
natural one.
Natural one, was it?
Natural. That one is an organic, homegrown, farm to table natural one.
There's a purple
Jiro,
flesh, and he implodes
was
on
that a
himself.
fart?
Sorry,
Jiro, did you too while trying to reach
Um,
somebody?
I don't know.
So, Jiro, you sit down, you calm your mind, and you focus. You feel connection there, like almost like this, like purple thread. Feel like linking yourself to something else within your the darkness of your mind. And you're like, oh, that's it. So you start pulling on it and following it. You end up like bumping into a wall, and you take a kind of a step back, and the thread like split at the end, and the wall that's in front of you is a wall of that obsidian black stone again.
Oh.
Oh no. So I'll kind of shake it off a little bit, and no, I can't. I could. There's a connection there, but there's some kind of block that felt like the rock that he had. Maybe I can try again a little bit later. Maybe it's the.
Listen, you've
knock
had
on
a
my
bad
head.
knock to the head. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I just was wondering where
Jiro, listen.
that. Yeah.
I believe in you, and I know you can do this. Do you wanna try it one more time? I'll hold your hand if that's what you need.
Do you know, actually, just a hand on the shoulder? I think that's what I need.
I could do that. Watch.
Okay.
Go again.
Here we go.
Oh my god,
16
you
total.
rolled a 0. How did you roll a 0?
16. 16
30,
total.
17 total, man. You rolled 15 plus 2.
Oh, +2. Yeah, sorry, you're right. I forgot it was +2.
Quick maths.
So again, with that kind of like familiar weight of Fardor's hand on your shoulder, kind of anchoring you a bit into the world, you find that thread again. Okay, start following it this time. You're going for a bit longer than it did before, and then as you're following it in this kind of darkness, and you see a door. You're like double door in front of you, and you can see the thread goes in the gap in between the two doors in the middle.
And the door doesn't look like it's that same black
No,
material.
it's just a wooden door.
I will open the door and follow the thread.
So as
Into the unknown.
as you open the door, say you're going right to left, come right left to right, walk in through the door, and you feel that flip around yourself, like in your mind, and you were standing in a hall, massive hall of that obsidian black stone again. Down one end, you can see like there is up on a raised platform. There's like a chair made of that stone as well, and sitting in it, friend. Lauren.
Is the thread leading that way, or is that
Just-
gone somewhere else, or is
Red
it gone?
doesn't seem
or-
to be there anymore.
Okay, can I snap myself back awake?
Easily done.
Snap back to reality.
Oops, there goes gravity.
How do you do it? Like, how in this hall, what would you do? Turn your back, or what would you do to snap yourself?
What I would do in the real world is grab Fardor's wrist and then do the same motion and then kind of like feel it in the vision and then use that as like a that's how I get home kind of thing.
So as you reach up and grab in the other world, you do grab a wrist in that world as well, and it's Lawrence standing right behind you, and then you wake up.
No, it's her. It was her. It was the place again. I can't talk to whoever this is. That's in the way. She's in the way. I can't do that again. I think it's too dangerous.
Oh yes, yeah.
Well, I told you could do it though.
Well,
Didn't
you
I?
found somebody. That's very well done.
Also, could you get your
Did she
hand
see
off
it?
my wrist?
Oh, sorry.
Stop
That,
holding hands, lads.
thank you for that. That was a big help and it means a lot.
I told you, you got this.
2X comes back, like panting at this stage, seems to have been running around the place a lot. It's like, I need to get you out of here.
Oh, what's wrong?
We're getting sent back to Vale. That is not negotiable. But I'll get in touch with you, Jiro, on the quiet as soon as I can with more information.
Oh, okay.
So can I just to double check, just so we're all on the same page?
Your God.
Yeah, you turned off your...
It's just the buttons shitty. We just discovered that somebody in the Arcanum was a no bad guy, and now there's another world-ending situation, and because we've uncovered it, we're getting banished.
The board just want to look into it themselves first.
How many meetings are they going to have
Ooh.
while God
Sure.
knows what's happening?
I don't want you to. So please.
Nothing against you, QX. It's just
But that's why
frustrating.
I'm trying to get you
I mean-
get out of here while everything's still all nice and polite and enjoying your way politely. I know where
We
I'll
didn't
teleport
do
you.
this.
I know, but if you go, I know where I'm teleporting you. So, you okay? If they bored, they'll just teleport you. God knows where.
Into a volcano or the sea or something.
Give
But-
them ideas.
No. I trust Kuax
Jiro.
with my life. He'll send us
Jiro.
home safely.
Yeah, I believe
Jiro?
Yes.
Relax.
Yes.
Just
This
like,
this place is not a good
volcanoes and
career
stuff.
move.
You can see why I've moved
be
away
fair-
from it.
Yeah, in that,
Yep.
in fairness. Let's go, I guess.
Great, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you
so
so
we'll
much. It's just this. I will promise you, once I know something that they don't want anybody to know, it's what the board do best, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Does it seem like it's time sensitive?
I don't think so. I think we're just more trying to understand. The crystal seems to be, I believe Jiro said it's bonded to him, so it has. I don't think it has any kind of real power. The rock, yes, did some damage.
Rudy's right there.
Did some damage to Jiro as well, but I don't know what else above that it could do. If anything, if I said it to the board the wrong way, they think Jiro's the threat because he's seeing the city that the rock supposedly came from and has been offered power. So now that I
That's
think
fair.
about it, now that I
Well,
think about it,
Maybe listen.
Jiro seems more dangerous.
Let's just remember that he didn't say ruin will rise in its own time eventually. There wasn't that caveat at the end. Jiro, did I
wouldn't
use
worry-
that
I
word,
wou-
Ari?
I wouldn't
He also
worry
did
about
say
that.
tomorrow.
I wouldn't
Perfect.
worry about that.
Perfect.
That's-
So are we just to go about our daily lives, or are we to look into this
Nope.
on our own?
No, daily lives. That's
No, but
Room
QX.
bits, not
I
like-
know you can't say it to me, right? So do two it is if we're okay to have investigate on our own.
Do a what? No, don't investigate on your own. Okay.
That wasn't the code.
Loud and clear, my man.
Think.
Was that a blinker or a
Loud
wing?
and clear.
It was just like dragon porn heist. Need to. I don't
Sorry, do two sideways ones.
I don't need expensive. I don't need.
Do you not have the sideways one?
Can't-
Jiro has
Do you not-
sideways ones.
Please.
No, mine are
No.
here.
I just need to get you out of here for a start. That's
Okay.
We're,
one,
we're ready to go. We
one-
packed my bags ages ago.
one thing sorted, and then we can get on to the next thing.
Let's go.
Excellent. And he leads you back to that room that you were originally in. Set you all up in circle, and before you finish casting the spell, he's like, "I'll be in touch and let you know when you might need to start looking into this yourself." And he gives you the.
QX!
That's don't. There's nothing. I don't even know where
I'm
you
not gonna
start
do it now.
looking.
It's fine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a
Yeah.
bath. I'm gonna,
Light some candles.
you know.
Yes,
Yeah,
we'll
candles,
stay
Yeah.
quiet for the
Okay,
moment.
bye.
And
And he finished casting the spell, and you have that familiar bottom falling out from underneath you, and
just
I had that after the last time.
super quick before jumping in. I just want to give him a big shoulder hug and tell him to stay safe.
yeah,
And then-
look after yourself.
Get a room.
Bamf away. Back to your familiar town of Vale. So you bamf into the town square where that ceremony was had after the whole Amelia thing. Well, know it very well. It's like afternoon now at this stage, by the time everything's kind of happened. In Duskmore, and yeah, there's a few people knocking around. They're kind of taken aback as you appear out of nowhere. A good few people in the town do recognize you, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, who knows? But yeah, you're back in Vale.
Oh, it's nice to be home.
Don't need mystery music anymore.
Suppose we go to the tavern.
Yeah,
Say the name.
Go to the Lavender Rat.
Right. You know all too well how to get there. Nothing
Mhm.
seems to have changed here. Now you've been gone
A while.
A
while, probably
Since we've been gone.
probably about a month, I'd say, at this
Yeah.
stage with everything.
Should have probably sent a message to our manager once in a while. Be like, hey, we haven't died yet.
Oh, I've been
Who says
checking
we
in.
haven't?
Don't even worry about it.
He's your
Have you?
place.
Yeah, just send the
Chances are all
messages now and
dead.
again.
Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, you head back to the familiar Lavender Rat. The last time when you left it, though, there was a big hole in the floor where some kind of horrid creature was trying to crawl its way down.
All the windows and doors were
All the
smashed
windows
in.
and doors, but it's all back, basically back, which is on par for Barry, just to build it back the exact same way it was. No change, just what it was. Like there was
No
people going like,
improvements.
"Oh no, but you could get a few more if you expand a bit now. Will you have the
Yeah,
option
you could
to fit
have a
more
little bit
seating
of-
in?" He's like, "No,
bay
Just-
windows.
just has the bay windows. Vale is known for bay windows. Remember that?
Fair.
No, sorry, that's Duskmore. Duskmore is known for
Oh,
bay
right.
windows.
There you go.
He said he didn't want any of that Duskmore shit on his on his inn. So, but yeah, you go in. It's familiar as always. There's that big that rug. That's the map of the continent as well. They're all it's ruined. It's in tatters now at this stage. Like 'cause you weren't able to get that fixed. But as soon as you walk in, you see sitting at one of the tables, Axel, and he looks up. You're back!
Hey, Axel.
You're back!
Oh yeah.
He like wearing his like his 3-piece suit and his like dyed hair like pulled back into a tight ponytail. Hops down and walks over. Oh, so that was long. Only meant to be dropping a couple of corpses somewhere.
We got
Oh,
sidetracked,
yeah.
Axel.
And he waves over to the bar. Barry, food, drinks. Come on, everyone. I want to go into the office. No, the office is too small.
Hey.
Office is probably too
Hey,
small, right?
The office is too small.
Barry, how you been?
Gives you like a nod.
He loves me.
Yeah, come on. We'll sit down here. I'll get the books. You sit up here. I'll get the books. And I'll come out. You get ready. Yeah, I want to hear everything. I need to write it down for tax purposes. I want to hear everything. Come back out with his like big leather-bound book. There was a few people looking for a few things. A lot of parties wanted you after the last party. I wrote them down as a maybe. Don't know how you guys feel about it.
Just want to
Better
clarify.
yes.
So, a lot of people want us to go to parties after the last time that we went to a party and everybody died.
Yeah,
not
so-
everybody we rescued Amelia.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
So yeah,
One survivor.
there was a lot of
Yeah.
like oh, was it them? Are they bringing badness upon the town? But then after a lot of investigation, it turned out the badness did not come from you. Ooh, Marcus, I killed him.
We did, yeah.
But that was okay. But yeah, people are like, oh, they're cool. Get them and do like, I don't know, signings and Q&As. And... I have a few down.
That
You have to
actually
pose for
sounds.
etchings.
That
No.
actually sounds really fun.
Don't say no straight away.
I'm saying, yeah, I said that sounds great.
You down.
No one listens to me. Where we were, remember? Do you remember Kuax pushed me out of the way? I'm trying to heal him, and now
What's a Kuax? Oh my god, Jiro, what happened to your eye?
Oh,
it's an infection. Don't get too
This
close.
cool
God.
new look he's going for. Yeah, don't touch it. He doesn't like when you touch
What?
it.
You know, pink eye. It's like.
Oh my
that,
god, someone
but
farted
purple.
on your face?
No. Yes.
Someone magic. farted
So
on his
don't
face.
come near it.
Okay.
Too close.
Okay, that's
You
new.
regret saying that.
That's new. That's new.
Yes, I've got a case of purple eye.
Hey, whatever you're to, I'm not here to judge. Right, so the last thing
It
I
was the
have.
goblins.
You ended up with a goblin thing again? Anyway, no, last thing I have written for you guys is transporting corpses. So,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
about a month ago.
That was a success. We
Yes.
did that. That was
Okay.
finished.
Okay, I'll tick that off. Right, successful. Delivered,
Tick,
no
tick.
problems. Safe on the road, all good.
Oh no, that's what we're there for, right?
I
we're
guess,
safe on
I
the
guess,
road, we
I
wouldn't
guess,
have
I
gone.
guess, I guess. Okay.
We found a big cube.
What?
Yeah, we found a cube. Can't move it.
Oh yeah,
Can't
it
do
was
anything.
cool actually. Yeah, that was kind of that was
Yeah.
mysterious. That was.
That was mysterious. Then we just left
Okay.
and continued to deliver the corpses. Delivered the corpses. Then we found that someone was missing, one of Jiro's mates.
Okay.
So we went looking for him, and then
Okay.
found this one with big wings.
Like a
She
freebie,
could
but
fly.
okay.
I mean,
Come on,
Oh
I
yeah,
guess-
and then we
it's just
lit
amazing.
one of the candles in your man's reel.
Yeah, we were doing
Samples.
product demonstrations.
Okay.
Yeah.
This just feels very disconnected. I don't understand what the woman with the big wings has to do with Jiro's missing mate and lighting a candle, but okay. Where I don't even know where you were.
Look, it was a whole.
I know you have to agree.
Oh,
did know
You
where we
have
were,
to
that's where we
agree
went.
that hanging out with Isabella has to be good for our image.
It was
and
Isabella. That was her name. She was Sarah.
Okay.
we also met 3 lovely ladies who let us stay in their house overnight.
That
Okay.
was way down the line. We're getting ahead of ourselves here.
This
Hang on.
Sorry.
is
So
where the pink eye came from.
we had to get
Purple
kinda-
eye and no.
Like, okay. So we did. Okay.
So we had to go and find Jiro's friend, whose name was Renly. He went missing from the Arcanum.
Okay.
Because we were there, they said that we'd be good to go and look for him. So we did.
Okay. Okay, great.
Uh,
Right.
Turned
Get
out
the name out.
he was raising the zombies,
Yeah,
and
turns
they
out he was
were
a very
very
bad guy.
dangerous. And
Why was he dead? Dangerous. What was he doing?
He
He
was
was
raising
doing,
this
um,
one, this storybook one called Vecna. We're not supposed to say it.
not Vecna, Volumini.
Yeah, Volumni of the necromancy variety.
Just as
Mm-hmm.
argued, well, trying to get these words out. Barris comes over and he's like putting a few drinks down, or putting a few plates of pickings down with different bits of finger food. That's the word I'm looking for.
Barris. Oh,
Just
can I ask you a favor?
yeah. If you do a
I-
favor for me,
Absolutely, absolutely.
go first.
I have missed your ham like you wouldn't believe. Can I have some of your ham, please?
Get Heather to bring some out. My
Excellent.
favor. Just don't throw that name around in here, okay? He turns and walks away.
Which name now, Vecna?
Comes back and he leans down real close to you. Never had a problem with you, Fardor,
Sorry.
but we're about to have a problem.
Barris, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Puts his hand on your shoulder. A heavy hand. You've seen him fight with just a sword and shield and no armor on.
Barris, it was a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry.
Gives you a pat, gets up, and head her out. Oh, well, that was intense, but okay.
So,
Okay, so
Is
I'm
anyone
gonna.
else feeling just a little bit flushed? I think it's quite warm in here. Does anybody else?
See, actually, just as Heather comes out with like
Anybody feeling a bit flushed?
Heather comes out with like a plate of
Knox,
ham.
you're showing an awful lot of skin there.
A plate of
I'm
ham.
very flushed.
You see, Barris actually walks out of the tavern. Oh, hey guys, back. Locke, I've been practicing.
Excellent.
I had no kind of live targets to practice on. I suppose that's good. Sorry, you're in a meeting. Fardor,
Yeah.
enjoy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Whatever you did with Dad. Well pissed off.
Yeah,
Don't do that again.
I said the wrong thing.
That's okay. But listen, I'm delighted to see you back. How's Amelia getting on? Jiro, what happened to your eye?
It's I got stung by
And Axel's like,
Wasp?
a lady farted in his eye.
no, it was an insect. It
He
was,
paid for
I
it.
got
An insect
paid
farted in
for
his
it.
eye. An insect farted
So
in
he
his eye.
paid for a lady to fart an
No.
insect into his eye?
Yes.
There's no accounting
Yeah.
for taste now, Heather. Come on.
Listen,
Different-
Different
me all
strokes for
sorts.
different blokes.
listen. Yeah,
The important thing is Amelia's doing great. She's having
and
a great time.
other important thing is you enjoyed it?
No,
You didn't
Different
enjoy the
strokes
farting.
towards-
I don't understand why you
No.
paid money for. Anyway, Amelia.
Amelia is doing fantastic. She's loving what she's learning, and she's making friends, which is
Amazing.
most important.
Amazing. Like friends that like the same spell book as her, or just like friends.
Like
Oh.
like friends to hang around. I don't know.
Oh wow,
Magic
inconsiderate.
friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, listen. Maybe don't pay someone to fart an insect into your eye. Yeah.
I will
But-
take that into consideration.
Things
Thank
happen.
you.
Okay, it was great to see you guys. I'll leave you to your meeting.
Farder says eating his ham.
Hey, so we're gonna scratch the name.
Yep.
Name's coming out of the book. Just get rid of that.
That's for the best. Just put down
Why don't we
Volumini.
give him why don't we give it like a code name? Volumini's a bit stupid, Jiro.
I can't even spell that, to be quite honest, guys.
No, it's a stupid word.
Spelled exactly the way you think it would be.
What,
Just write
why
down.
don't
What
we
kind of
call
dickhead
him
would say
the
that?
nameless one or
Just-
something?
Just write
My
down
mom
code
called
name.
them blue.
We call him
Just-
the nameless one.
Just write down code name.
Code name.
Categories.
Code name.
Code name. The nameless one.
Nope, just code name.
Code name. Okay.
Lads, what about Vecna?
Nope.
No,
No.
we're right back there again.
Shove a ham into his mouth.
Oh my god. What a horrible sound.
It's even worse because it's
I
right
can't
in the
imagine
ear.
What
Farmer
a
would
terrible
quite
day
like
to
it.
have ears.
What a terrible day for my headphones to be working. Okay, so you did that, and did we stop this guy?
So yeah, we did. We killed him a bit.
The code name or
No, the other thing.
No, the other
His
two.
friend.
Name member. His friend. Well, his
yes.
colleague, friend.
okay,
The person
Work.
who was looking for him.
His workplace proximity associate.
There you go.
okay.
That'll do.
Yes.
He was trying to do.
Hang on, I just need
evil
to-
things.
He whiffs back to like a kill count, and who dealt the blow? Because Lucky, you last time we
was-
talked, you were ahead, and you were close to
I-
getting your little star at the end.
I believe it was Locke, actually. I
I
think.
set
think
him on
this is-
fire, and then I think Locke finished him off, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
So who stopped him breathing?
I think that was Locke.
Okay, you're almost there, Locke. And we'll listen. If there was other
Almost.
smaller fights, we'll find out who finished it. That's a good one.
Alex, I
That's
think this might be the root of our problem with the whole not taking prisoners. I think I figured out why.
Axel, I'm gonna level with you. It's been a struggle.
what has.
They just keep killing everybody.
But they're bad people, right? You said he was a bad person, right?
Yeah,
He
but you know,
was.
you
Yeah.
couldn't you like?
No, guys, it's simple. You guys are good. Clearly, have no faults or anything to say otherwise, and people are bad, and they're just mean people.
Jiro paid a woman to fart an insect into his eye. I think we all have our faults.
That's more just sexual exploration. That's all that probably is, Knox. I don't.
Oh, and then we fought those lads that were kind of undead in the basement that tried to suck our souls.
Yeah.
How many?
And that was before
There's
going
some-
up to the.
Yeah.
I'll come
Forgot
back.
about that.
I'll come back to smaller fights.
I
Here,
haven't
look.
introduced you to the best bit.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Say hello.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what
Just
is
gonna
that? That's
Leaning
horrible.
leaning close to Axel's like,
He has
just
ears.
say
We
hello.
think.
It's a lot easier. Just say
Hello.
hello. Tell him he's very cute, and
This is
this will be a
Ben.
lot
Say hello
quicker.
to Ben.
Ben, I have to. I'm just gonna add you to the books, Ben, because endurance.
Oh, yeah. I do believe Ben actually killed somebody too. So
Ben. And what's Ben when he's at home?
a spider.
That's a spoil. Oh my god, it's hard.
Yeah.
We
Count
have
his
Um,
legs.
Oh, ugh. Ben the spider. Okay. Anyone else got any new friends I need to add to the? Anyone gonna whip anything else out that I need to?
You have Gil on the list, right?
I
Gil's
co-
on the list.
He is, but he isn't because he doesn't kind of count.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't actually exist. But he
Nope.
does.
No
He's
friends.
not here.
Hey,
He's over
hey.
there.
Okay. Okay, this is all going.
Isabella? Do we have to insure Isabella? She.
Well, that was a free contract.
Uh,
So
I think she
Oh,
is the
yeah.
insurance. If
Parallel.
we're honest.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
yeah, true.
Okay.
But just for Mr. Codename,
Yep.
our friend Isabella has taken care of that.
Okay.
So it's nothing, hopefully, to worry about anymore because there's very good cleric order people in charge of that whole thing.
Excellent. Excellent. Great. Yeah. Great. Great news. Anything else, or is that it? You just came back then? And
Pretty sure there's more that we've forgotten about. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
we
there was
kind of
the
got
incident with the board.
unceremoniously booted out.
what?
The incident with the board.
Board.
Yeah, when the board fell through the window.
The bird.
Board. Board.
The board. As
Board.
in
Board.
board. Okay.
Board, yeah.
What about the bird?
Well, Nox turned into a board,
Okay.
and then she fell through a window.
Okay. Where?
Oh, we went back to Candles.
Oh, we did that
Oh, nice.
too, yeah.
Yeah, we popped in, said hi.
Nice. How was that?
The town's a shithole.
What?
Actually,
It's a shithole. I hate
Oh,
it.
no.
yeah, no.
It
was
is.
pretty shit.
I hear it's very thirsty now.
Yeah.
Do you know what they have up in the city? Things called lifts.
Okay, that sounds.
This is a
They-
dusk work again.
They transport you between floors.
Oh. Oh.
They're
You
like
basically, you stand on a platform, and the platform raises up
it's the worst. I
to
hate
bring it to a different. It was horrific.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We stayed in a fancy hotel.
That was
Oh,
nice.
wow.
actually. The food was outstanding. So
Have to
it
pay
was.
anything? Do we need to expense anything?
No, it's grand. It was
No,
taken
Gifted?
care of.
Take care of.
It's gifted.
Gifted. Great. I'll add that down. Gifted hotel stay.
On several nights.
Several nights. Oh goodness.
I know, right?
Okay, so that's a lot.
But anyway, Axel, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. The rat was rebuilt. So it's
Saw that.
back. Have it back. You're still welcome here, so that's also nice.
It's good.
No, everything's been good here. Like I said, I had a lot of inquiries. Like I said, not so much the like, you know, hey, go retrieve this item for me, or like, hey, kill these bad goblins. It's been a lot of party. I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of inquiries, guest appearance at parties.
No known parties, I hope.
No known parties. Wrong with a known party.
Goblin party.
Oh,
Goblin
goblins.
party.
No, goblins now.
Well,
Not after the last time.
no, there was an awful lot of goblins.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah, goblins.
It was just gobble.
discussed this in length before. You know where I stand. Anyway, so yeah, parties. I have parties for you. That's it, really, at the minute. But now that you seem to have been on some kind of small adventure that we seem to not be ever talk about, so that's great. Can't really add that to the advertisement. But still, we'll figure it out. It's great to have you back. Great to have you back. Go enjoy this. I'm gonna just finish writing up everything done in this. I'll just be in the office if you need me. Yeah, go just have a chill, have a nice time, relax. Supplies back, whatever. What's party? I'll get you to. Gets up and walks away.
Is Barris still gone?
Yep. Yeah.
Can I go outside? See where he is?
See him.
Okay, I'll just go back in.
Actually, give us a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
So, having a glance around, do actually further down the street, you see him coming out of the door that I don't know if you've been in before.
What store is it?
Cash and carry.
Yeah, coming out with like
Most
crates
graves.
of- yeah, coming out with loads and loads of packets of toilet roll.
Cash, carry.
Full pack of Freddos.
yeah, for no reason.
Sure,
Doesn't even
just
sell
for
them.
himself.
Yeah. He's come out of Timmel's adventuring gear and stuff. Weirdly enough.
Oh. Is that the dirty lad?
Hmm. Does he
It's a
look like
dirty
he's?
lad.
Does he?
Yeah.
Do I get the impression that he's trying to not be spotted, or he's just
Nope.
strutting as normal?
Not him.
Okay, is he far away from me, or
Here's
is
what
he?
he wants.
He's a good bit
towards-
away. He seems to have come out and like walked the opposite direction.
Okay, could I just now let me check which one.
God, what you gonna cast?
What you gonna do?
Disintegrate.
With all that junk inside your truck.
Power word kill on Barris.
I don't think I could ever use that spell because I could never think of a word that would be the power word. Yeah. Power word kill. What do you say? Poop.
Must be some serious spell. I just gotta follow him. or
No,
go
I
to the
actually
shop.
don't have message or sending, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Just gonna yell up the street.
Well,
Is there any little critters around me?
like what?
Like little
It's gonna be a
squirrels,
rat.
little
You
birdies?
got a rat.
There'll be
You gotta find a rat.
birds, alright, yeah.
Okay, so can I look directly at a birdie and do a what was that song that Giselle does in Enchanted?
That one? Anyway, while Nox is looking that up, what are you guys doing back in the tavern?
Enjoying me ham.
Enjoying your ham.
Waiting ham.
I can't help but be curious about Barris's reaction to Mr.
say it.
Codename's
Say it.
name.
I mean, you've seen Barris's sword that he never uses. He's done
Yeah.
a lot before he opened this
Yeah.
place.
I wonder, did he fight people trying to resurrect him like we did, or maybe the man himself? I don't know.
He's got a past.
It's so mysterious.
He is so mysterious, isn't he? Fucking handsome too.
It's so well,
Really?
yeah.
It definitely wouldn't be the man himself, just because of time.
Oh no, this isn't like I'm not trying to like figure out. This is just like idle chit chat kind of. Still love to know what that sword does. That's you know it's
I'd love
either
to check it, inspect it. I'd love to have a look at that metal work. I'd say it's fucking amazing.
it must be enchanted like nobody's business.
Say
I'd imagine that thing probably would summon a dragon or something crazy like that.
Oh, I'd say give me an awful horn.
That's its power.
That's
You
That's
attune to it. It gives you an awful horn.
That is its secret name, the Hornbringer.
The awful horn bringer.
Is that why Barris's horn is broken? It gave him an awful one.
Yep.
Hey!
It fell off.
I'm gonna go find Heather. I wanted to ask about the bar getting fixed up.
And
I'm
is he done?
just going to run to the bathroom, so keep going. I'll be back in a second.
Walk, don't run.
Yeah, that's it. Nox, did you figure out what you wanted to do?
Yeah, sorry, I was. What happened to?
He's not have a wee wee.
Oh, Grant. It's gone. It's just because it doesn't have a outline on my Discord, so it's just like this really black space. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
Turns out I was thinking of the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
When she's giving her voice away, when she goes, ah. So that's what I'm gonna do with a bird.
Okay. I'll come back to you singing
Sounds
towards
like
the
we're
board in a
definitely
minute.
gonna get his attention.
Yeah, Heather's just behind the bar, considering Barry's
There's no one
taking
else
a
to
walk.
do it. Yeah.
Hey, look.
Hey, I
What?
just wanted to talk about the bar and it getting fixed up. And
You mean getting fixed up to exactly how it was?
well, there's that. Yeah, I mean, but that's.
We were.
just-
I
uh,
put forward that we could like extend it out with a little bit of outdoor seating, and like kind of like. Have you heard of coffee?
Yeah, we had coffee in the other.
Oh, there goes Alan's camera.
Yeah, we had coffee when we were at Dustmore. It was something else.
Yeah, so I was saying that we could make it like a little kind of cool little coffee spot. Now it had to be
No.
basically
Basically,
pick up the damaged floorboard, fix it, and put it exactly back where that floorboard came from.
Oh,
But at least we're back to normal.
secret.
We'll take the error.
Oh. I feel so bad for him.
It's not even. My camera's not even showing up anymore now.
Yeah, well, I
Sorry,
mean,
Alan.
it looks great. It looks like it always did. I kind of felt bad. We kind of caused that to happen, and I wanted to contribute to it. Do you have an idea of how much it might have cost them?
Oh, I don't know really. I could like casually try and pick it up.
Best friends
Yeah, if you're able.
forever and ever. Oh, friend.
Thank you for the follow,
Thank you for the follow.
Oxland. Right, thank you. Even with technical difficulties, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it.
Technical difficulty.
Alan.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I can find out, and you know what he's like.
Right.
But
I know
can
what he's
definitely
like. So,
find out.
yeah.
It's like, hey, we need to protect this girl, so let's just fortify here, and who cares?
Yeah, like this is his place, and
Yeah.
to kind of give it up like that so readily is pretty pretty good.
Yeah, I can
So,
try and find out.
Thanks.
So did a lady really fart a bug into Jiro's eye? That's kind of weird. That's kind of like I might block my door. Kind of weird.
Nah, it's a whole Jiro's magic rock.
Okay,
thing.
okay, that's okay.
It's easier and funnier to fluster him with this while we don't know what actually happened. So,
Oh, that's okay.
uh,
That makes sense.
yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
It's
I'll
sort of
keep it
like
going.
gallows humor. Sort
Yeah,
of
no,
real
I'll
fun.
keep it
because
going. So
three-
I'll keep it going.
Thanks.
Good is safe. Okay.
Thanks, Heather.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Great, because I'm just gonna stand here. I have nothing to do at the minute. I'm really on top of everything. But she just picks up a glass, like pours a bit onto the counter. I'm gonna wipe this. She starts wiping it.
It's just one really shiny bit of the bar
Yeah,
that she
yeah.
just keeps polishing.
I see them do this in other bars, so I figure it's the thing you do.
Yeah, your dad's gonna come back in and want to clean that again.
Oh, he'll definitely want to clean it again.
Yep.
He'll
Yeah,
he'll
just
definitely
set up
want
things
to.
for him to do. He'll keep him busy.
You know what? I actually am going to do that. And she starts going around and just moving things ever so slightly.
Very slight.
Like,
Turning things so
yeah.
their labels are slightly off.
like putting like a thumbprint on the glass. I was like, there we go. Thank you for this, Luck.
You're
I'll be
welcome. You're
forever
gonna
in your debt for this.
have hours of entertainment.
Right, Knox. Leon.
Does the bird come over to me?
No, come on, start from the start. Make eye
Okay.
contact with the bird.
Yeah, make an eye contact with the bird, direct eye contact with the bird, and I'm going. "Ah,"
And a
and
hop
casting
show.
Animal Messenger.
Okay, go for it.
I'm just double checking if I need to roll anything.
Should.
I don't think so. So, when he comes over and he sits on my little finger, I'm going to ask him to find Barris, and I'm going to get it to relay the message, which it will just spout in my voice when it gets to him.
Okay.
And my message will be, "Hey, Barris, I don't want to interrupt you. Just wanted to say sorry for Farder. He just misspoke again. Sorry if he hurt you." My message is finished now. Your feelings in any way. You know, we all have our demons and stuff, so I'm sorry if you
The
felt
board flies
triggered
off.
in any way. Okay.
Right, so as you won't see this, right? In my head, the bird's gonna land in front of him, open its little beak, and just your message is gonna come out. It's just gonna sit there like here comes the message. Is 100% how I picture that. Alan, are you still there?
I am sorry, I'm on mute.
Okay, that's alright. You want to try and restart Discord for yourself or anything? Are you okay?
I think I have to
I'll just
restart the whole
de-upload
computer.
Discord.
I'm trying alternatives. Just give me.
Yeah, you're
2
grand.
minutes.
You're grand. Is there anything else you're doing, Lux?
Can I still see him or no?
No, he's gone.
Okay, so I'll just once I see the bird go off in the right direction, I'll just head back in.
Anyone else got anything you'd like to do?
I'm just talking shite. Just eating those tiny cocktails. That's just from the finger food platter.
Ferdor hoofing ham into his gob. Yeah, you have the evening goes on. After a while, you see Barris come back, knocks, and he kind of gives you like a nod over towards you. And he goes behind the bar and he's like, "Look." Looks at the glass. Heather's put the thumbprint on. He starts cleaning, and you can see that he's starting to just make ever so small adjustments to these things that have been moved out of place ever so slightly. Yeah, the evening goes by without.
I get the feeling poor Heather might be fighting a losing battle there.
The evening
Okay.
goes by without any issues. Sorry, go ahead, Jiro. Sorry.
Can I go over to Barris a little while after he comes back and stuff?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's distracted fixing all the mistakes in the bar.
In Infernal, I'll say, I'm sorry we spoke out of line, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew everything has been taken care of. The Order of Polaris have been given, are overseeing what we found to make sure it won't fall into the wrong hands.
Good. Turns back. Stuff he was doing.
That's all I wanted to do.
They come back over to sit down.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say back to this. Like, oh, I thought they were the Order of the Enlightened.
Is that what it's called? Well, Polaris is their god. I just assumed they were named after their gods.
Goddess. You know. Come
Goddess.
back.
Just come back. Yeah, it was Isabella, Lady of the Enlightened.
Ah,
The temple was the Lady of the All Enlightened. Yeah, the goddess was Polaris, right?
Jiro?
Are you? Yes.
Do you ever think maybe you should try and pay a little bit more attention to people around you when they're not talking about you?
That stings a little, so that means it's probably true. So I will take that on board, and I will try and do better. Thank you. Thank you for being honest.
I didn't think it would. I thought when we got back here, I thought it would be the ale that would send Fardor blackout drunk, but it was that.
So,
Should we
Fardor's
move
in a
him?
food coma at the moment.
He inhaled it.
did he order normal ham or rum ham?
He keeps
No,
he
that's
keeps
just
telling
the
me
normal
that
honey ham.
all he can see
Wow.
is these two purple squares doing circles in his vision. They're weird, not right?
You look
Oh,
over and Fardor's not there. It's these two purple squares overlapping each other in the chair.
Oh no!
I'll just blast. I'll just blast.
He's gone abstract.
Get him!
Oh dear.
Is that what it is in Inside Out?
Yeah.
You have to cut through something that's abstract thinking to go through.
The
isn't it?
abstract
It goes-
thought,
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
all weird.
I mean, I didn't watch it last week. What are you talking about?
I am
You
gonna
watched
try and convince our kid out to watch it, but it's not gonna happen.
Oh god.
Should we get this one to bed? We've been
Yeah, for sure.
we've been through it, so maybe it's time to call it a night.
We never officially mentioned to Axel about us getting paid for that extra bit of work.
Should we?
I mean,
Well,
He
Fardor
is-
passed out near this stage. So.
he is our manager, so probably figure out how much to tell him we got paid, and then he can have his cut out of that.
Yeah. I mean, he does a lot for us. Even when we weren't here, he was doing a lot for us. So maybe we'll help him out with it.
It's not helping him.
Well,
It's just more keeping him happy.
yeah.
It's in the contract we signed with him. I don't want to be at the other end of whatever kind of lawyer Axel can get.
Oh, probably the
I
most
think
crooked
he actually
you'll
represents
find.
himself.
I would say
100%.
he has. I would say he represents himself, but as a different persona.
Now, as lovely as he is, he does strike me as the kind of person who would go into court and start talking about laws of the sea and how he's traveling.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's Chewbacca.
Sure, aren't we all 80% water? Therefore, shouldn't sea laws always count?
70%
the law
of
of
the
the
time they
sea-
count all the time.
Yeah,
the
like
sea
we
law
are
fits,
actually
you
more
must acquit.
water. We are more water per inch than the sea is. I rest my case.
You rest your case.
Case closed. Yeah, let's help him. Let's take.
I mean, I
you
don't
know,
want to
give
call
him
it
a
helping him. We're not helping him.
Well,
We're just paying him what he's due in the contract. But I
okay,
think
yeah, let's
we can
give him.
we can massage the amount we got paid a bit.
In Knox, in the spirit of being less self-centered, I think that's a good idea.
I mean,
I'm learning.
not to just to you pointing that out is sort of self-centered.
Yeah, it's a,
Well,
and
it's a
little
long
bit.
road, and I've just
It's a
taken my
long
first
road,
step.
little-
right? First step
It's a
out
little
long
bit
road,
insulting. It was very. It felt like you were on a big tall stool, and I was an ant, and you were saying, "Well done, little ant. You did well today," but I didn't believe you because you could crush me with your shoe.
Okay, also stings, so that means that's also true, and I will take that on board. In fact, and just starts scribbling stuff down on one of his notebooks. Okay, well, I think it's time to retire for the night, and let's get Mr. Ham here upstairs as well.
He's 70% ham.
So, shall we?
We shall.
Ooh!
A handsome man enters.
Oh,
look at this
my
handsome man.
days!
If you turn that
Ooh.
sideways, it'll there
Oh.
you go. Oh wait, hang on.
You ruined it.
Oh,
You had a real sexy entrance there.
can you
Then
turn
went,
the
whoop.
phone sideways? If you turn the phone sideways, just pick it up. Oh, guess not.
Weird.
Oh no, it's just okay. Oh, I made it worse. Okay, now what happens if you rotate the image? Oh, nothing. Never mind. It's just going to
Listen,
stay like that. Look, this is as good as it gets. It's better than
better than nothing. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you're back. That's all that matters.
you get a real. Oh, there you go. I was going to say it was a real kind of artsy shot right there.
Yeah.
Like a scene
Anyway, there
from
we
Mr.
go. Sorry
Robot.
about that.
It's all good.
Fucking Technical difficulties. The computer's just been an absolute C word.
Computer.
A cat.
A cat, exactly. It's being cat.
So you are calling it a night.
Yes.
We are indeed.
All go to bed and have a nice rest. Good one. Yeah, well, actually, during the night, is there anything you guys want to do other than sleep?
Nope. Get into the room and just do
I'm
that, like,
asleep.
fall face first down, and I'm asleep before I hit the bed.
Nice. So I'm going to say, is there anything you guys would like to do over the next few days?
Just restock my gear and get me, organize my spell books and that kind of thing. But nothing drastic. I'm kind of.
Is this where I worked
work?
in the bookshop?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to visit the bookshop at some stage.
Yeah.
Say you would.
Keep it. No, everyone would like to do, and then I'll quick.
Yeah, cool. I'd like to do the thing you're talking about. Paying Axel. Tell him how much we got paid. Which was, hello, Alexa.
Alexa
also,
blurts out
yeah.
how much you got paid. What?
Do a bit of shopping. I've actually got something in mind I want to get. So
Fardor?
Parador is this the same day or the next day?
Yeah, just give me
this is
like
the next over the next.
yeah, just tell me what you'd like if there's anything you'd like to do over the next few days, and then I'll hit you all individually. Summary,
yeah,
and then
no.
I'll go through one by one.
Just basically just eating, traveling around, and having the crack.
Okay.
Delighted to be back in Vale.
Excellent. Jiro, would you go back to your normal hunt to get your supplies just out of curiosity?
They have the prepackaged setup of wizard stuff, so I'd go there just for the convenience of that.
Huh. Let's do that one for the crack first, will we?
Let's
Okay.
indeed.
You go into Trimmel's adventuring gear and stuff. Oh, I think it was what the name, the full title of it was. And there's that old man behind the counter, but not his normal self today.
Oh,
So he like gives you a little wave as you're walking up the shop towards him.
hello. I'm just just here for one of the spell components kits, please.
Ah.
Oh God, no! He's hydrating people.
It's one of those voices.
I forgot I did a voice for this guy. Let's be ready for it. Oh, Sonny, you're back. How are you?
Very, very well, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, good. Sorry, what are you after? The kit, and he
Spell component kit, please.
lifted up the little crate for you and stuff. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can't remember. Do you have a tab or do you pay? I can never remember.
I'll pay. I'll settle now. How much would that be?
Hang on, I need to have a look. Just I say 2 silver. 2 silver will do.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, fine. Sorry. Did I tell you I had a wife?
No.
You mentioned yes. You mentioned that you how much you loved her. It was very sweet.
She was beautiful and so headstrong.
Was.
She always was the first one into a fight, and the rest of us couldn't move quick enough to keep up with her. Sorry.
Welcome,
You tell her, Luke.
foolish mortals.
She sounds like a
Yay, real life
very
friends.
strong person
Yay,
and
D&D.
a good partner to have.
She was from Rogart, so she'd fuck you up, especially you and your little bells. Oh, she'd fuck you up so bad. Before you'd know it, you'd be on the ground in bits. You would.
I'd well believe that. I'm not the most athletic person, as you can probably tell.
You got like a little adventuring party yourself, do you?
Yes, we're working with Axel and with the kennel keepers, and we offer services for people who might need protection from things or transportation, or if you have a party and you need somebody to come for signing, we do that too sometimes.
Do you ever have them moments where you're like sitting at a campfire, like in the middle of nowhere with the party, like with your friends?
Yes, quite often. We were just out in the wilderness recently and had many nights like that. It's very special to have that bond with a group of people.
Kind of reaches across and like grabs hold of your hand, like hold on to them moments. Maybe just a day of traveling or fighting a creature or something, or it might be your last before you face something that's well beyond you. Just hold on to them. Sorry.
I will.
Sorry.
Are you sure
Anyway.
there's nothing wrong?
It's
Did she leave him?
just the past.
Okay.
That's for you, sir.
Thank you very much. And if you ever need us, you can speak to Axel and the Lavender Rat, and we'll make sure you can be taken care of.
Place is a kid.
Jiro's such a dick. This old man's pouring out his heart, and he's like, if you ever need me, go through the appropriate channels and pay the fee.
Axel.
He was thinking if
Do
they're not in
not approach
town.
me directly.
Axel would not be happy, so he knows what he's doing. That place is a kip, but okay. Thank you. Don't mind me.
He said, what?
And sorry, let me just check something.
Gonna cast a spell?
Yeah.
Eldritch blast right in the face.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Fireball.
Bowl,
It's like a
It's
bowl of
bowl
fire.
bowl of
It's
fire.
a bowl full of chili. It's Jiro's speciality. No, I don't have it. No help. So okay, so I kind of about to kind of turn around and start walking out, and then just kind of turn back and you were an adventurer for long?
Oh, many years.
Did you come up against, you said, something you might not be able to overcome? Did you have that situation?
Don't we all?
Yeah, it's we're up against something ourselves potentially. How do you get past being afraid of that kind of thing?
Don't. That's when you get killed, son.
That's true. That's true. If there's anything I can do for you personally, just find me.
Bring that fucking dwarf back in here, do you hear me?
Was I ever in there?
I think off screen you were in once.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
I
That's
can
it.
only imagine.
And they're just kind of, with the little kitchen. Thank you again for this, and then off I trot.
I'll go with Locke next.
Great. So I want to head off to somewhere that will sell me like general supplies. And
Yeah.
Of course, like glass flasks and stuff like that.
Easily found. You don't need to go to.
Also, somewhere that will sell me like high proof alcohol.
Which?
Alcohol, like big percentage.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. What are you taking?
I'm thinking I'm gonna make got a bit of inspiration with everyone else throwing fire around the place. I want to do that.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna make a couple of
Yeah.
little fire bombs I can carry around with me.
Nice.
Light on fire with this big fire sword I carry around.
Yeah, that's easily done.
But
All that. Depending on how many. Oh, depending on how much you buy.
I'll start off with a few.
You,
You're gonna
so
start with 4 flasks to begin with.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
well,
I'd say
that's good.
probably about 3 silver. That'll cover like the alcohol, which would probably be deep enough anyway. That pure. Yeah, so yeah, be all 3 silver altogether.
Right.
And you give money to Axel as well, don't you? Or you wanted to?
Yeah, so I was gonna go with him and sort of let him know that we got paid for the job. I'm gonna tell him we got paid 600 gold.
So if you were anywhere else in the Lavender Rat, all you hear is "Yay!" coming from the little office, delighted with himself, and he just takes his cut out of it.
How much is his cut?
Oh, I can't remember what the cut was. I'll have to look it up. I do have it written down somewhere because he said it to you what his cut was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes his cut out of it.
Well, actually, let's actually just make sure that we're all agreed with that, because I would have had a chat with the others about it, as how much we're going to tell them. So we did
I'm
get
down.
paid 1,200.
Or everyone would agree. Be surprised.
Right? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't speaking for everybody. Cool.
Knox.
Yeah, once you figure it out, just let us know and we'll take all that out.
Knox, what are you doing at the bookshop?
So I'm just gonna walk in. Is it busy?
There's a few people looking around, yeah.
Business is booming.
It's okay, yeah, it's moving steadily. They're looking, doesn't mean that they're buying.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm gonna walk up to the counter. What was your one's name again? If you can't remember, it's fine. My character was gonna know.
Can't remember. I'll have to look back again.
Like, hey, long time. How's everything going? Yeah. Is there any word from John Jew? Any new books out or anything?
Oh, sitting here. No one's actually. I don't think Vale is the place for self-help.
Yeah, probably. It's hard to find the right place for self-help because you have to want to help yourself, you know.
No one here apparently wants to help themselves.
No, but that's fine. So yeah, any news? What's been going on in Vale?
In terms of the book business?
Yeah, just anything really. It's been gone for a little bit. Just wondering what's going on.
Not a lot. It's been pretty quiet.
Any scandal? Anyone seeing anybody else?
Well, I think everyone's kind of staying away from all that after all the scandals that you and your group uncovered around the town.
Oh yeah, there is that. Anyway, I can see that you're busy, so I'm just gonna have a look around, see if there's anything I want to pick up myself, just for, keep me going in my travels.
Get your staff discount, don't worry.
Ah, brilliant. So while I'm looking around, and there's other people looking around, I am inadvertently going to do a day's work here.
Okay.
Because I just get caught up helping somebody. Like I just see someone looking at the like whatever section. I'm like, oh, have you read that one? Oh, that's.
Can you
that's a brilliant book.
just do like a persuasion check with advantage? Yeah, select.
12. My first one was in that one.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, so you managed to help. So you probably did help her get a few sales that you kind of also doesn't realize that you're still kind of knocking around until coming near the end of the day.
Yeah, and I just start kind of tidying up, get the sweep and brush out and everything. Just like start sweeping everything up.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, don't be silly. I came in for a look, and then before I knew it, the day is gone.
Thank.
Is that weird?
No. I can't pay you.
Oh, I don't want payment. Listen. It's been a weird couple of weeks. It's nice to have a little bit of a normal day.
Oh, great. Well, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take these 2 books, please.
You know what? They can be your payment.
Did we run on that last time?
It's okay. It's okay.
Put them under what's that you called? Small ones.
Shrinkage.
Shrinkage. Yep, that's the one.
Shrinkage.
Put them under shrinkage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll see you soon anyway. Hopefully it won't be as long next time. And thanks for the chats. Sorry if I was weird. I'm still working on it.
Safe travels. You're traveling again, which I'm sure you will.
Probably will be. Right, talk to you soon.
Bye.
If John Jew comes by, tell him that tell him hello, and tell him that we miss him terrible, and if he needs us for anything, he probably knows where to find us.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, great.
Back, I can't...
No. Listen, if he does come back, just hide a few of them, okay?
Okay.
I'll buy them off you if needs be. Right, okay, bye!
Bye.
I'm gonna, if everyone's sitting in the bar when I get back, I'm just gonna like plop down on the seat, like, oh, my dogs are howling, lads.
Go for a walk, did you?
I was working in the bookshop.
What do you mean you were working in the bookshop?
I went in to see if John Jupe in there, and then there was these people struggling over the romance books. One of them was about to buy Peaks of Love. I was like, I'm not having that. I'm not having one more person pay good money for that book. So I guided them in the right direction, and then before I knew it, I'd done a full day's work.
Did you get paid?
Got some books. Just gonna put them under small ones.
Oh yeah, small books.
Anyway, what's everyone else do?
I got
Probably
some
silly stuff.
I got some bits in Timmel's adventuring stuff and all, and
The old
That's
pervert
silly
guy.
stuff.
yeah, he seems oddly despondent,
he's-
and
He's great crack, he is. Was he
Did he
asking for
fire
me?
you?
Was he asking for me?
didn't come up.
Probably because I fucked his wife.
He was
He
talking
did
about
come
the
up
olden
with-
days a lot, and how he was an adventurer, and how, you know, he said a very, very poignant and beautiful message of when you have those moments around the campfire with your friends, you have to hold on to them, and that was beautiful.
Hang on.
Pretty strange. It was a
Tim,
lot less pervy than usual.
Did you
Still
call
can't
the
believe you
doctor?
go into him.
It's the only place that does the pre-packaged kits.
Yeah, but like by now you know what's in the kit. Just make one up yourself.
Oh, it's such a. I'll tell you now. It's such a hassle. It is such a hassle because you have to find shops that have
Heard shit.
string, bits of copper, bits of moss, sulfur, just the most random collection of crap. And I'd be wandering around town
Is
all day,
that-
whereas I could just go in and get.
That's
the
why it
box
smells.
and-
Yeah,
Is that what the smell is?
that's what it is. Yeah.
It is.
Oh
gotta
my
be
god!
sorry.
I thought that was you farting all the time.
No. I try and keep it in a small metal
In your
box
bo-
that kind of
You're-
seeps through.
You
No,
fart in a small metal box.
no, the sulfur.
Now we know how we
You
got
fart in a
Pink
box full of sulfur.
It's how I do fireball. It's, you know.
Is that what
From
you call
your
them, is it?
ass.
Oh, I got bits for making fire today.
Oh,
See, I was jealous of the rest of you. 'Cause you cannot throw fire.
I can't throw fire. I can
Yeah,
set
but
my
you
axe on
can't.
fire and throw it.
Exactly. It's set my sword
that
on
would
fire, but I
look
don't
pretty
really wanna throw it.
spectacular. Can we try
So we
that?
got these glass
We're
things.
doing it-
and
we're
I
doing the fight
fill them
someday.
up with this alcohol and throw them at people and set them on fire.
Oh my god, that's
Ooh.
genius.
Only people who deserve it.
What would you call them?
Fire.
Some
Flask.
sort of cocktail, is it?
Well, no, because they normally have more than one ingredient, and all this is
Oh,
this.
You
What
did
about this?
point him off, John Molotov. John.
Yeah.
you could call them a locktail.
Oh,
I kind of love it.
yeah.
Molotov
Knox's obnoxious laugh echoing through the lavender rest.
I can
She
feel
gives you one of
Barris's
those, those
scowling from the bar.
hardy pats on the back when something's really funny that she thinks she's really like battering you with, but you're barely feeling it.
So you all. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. You all. You all continue to try and pitch a name for Locke's new king, and have a good evening before all retiring for the night. So, as night sets in, with a lot still going on in the world, and a lot still going on with people in the world as well, apparently. On a peaceful note, for a change. But there.
Ah.
Already?